Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a Commissioner for Home Front. Today is Thursday, March the 23rd, 2023. We'll bring to you this important announcement. Yes. This important announcement goes to all the 61 LGA and all the 13 county, effective tomorrow, Friday, the 24th day of March 2023. All Ambazonia Restorational Forces will be henceforth be addressed as Ambazonia Restorational Forces. This is what we call rebranding. All Ambazonia Restorational Forces will henceforth be addressed as Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Anybody, any person, group of person that addresses Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Amba Boys will be speaking out of context. Any person, any ambassador, any delegate, anybody that addresses Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Amba Boys will be speaking out of context. Hence, the appellation Amba Boys will no longer exist as from tomorrow, Friday, March the 24th, 2023. We thank you all for your services. We thank you all for your understanding. Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The one for bring up for say, we're gonna know. Say effective tomorrow, Friday, the 24th day of March 2023. The word and the calling of Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Amba Boys, will exist again. Nobody will address Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Amba Boys. We'll be a country, we'll be a people, with a government, we've got a president, we've got a flag. So anybody who will address Ambazonia Restorational Force as Amba Boys, it is do and so out of context. So all the fighting unit for Home Front, you will address them as Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Whether they carry operation or not, go say our boys they carry operation. You will say the operation don't be carried by Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Yes. If not for a unit or now unit named a mosquito unit, that's fine. But internationally, we go to call ourselves Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Nobody go address we as Amba Boys. We not be Amba Boys. Boys and our people they did 13 years and 14 years. Those are boys. We are Ambazonia Restorational Forces. All activists them, all radio company them, or radio talk shows them, or TV shows them. When I go address Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Ambazonia Restorational Forces, I know be as Amba Boys. Amba Boys, they don't exist again. Each country for the world, it be defended, protected by the army for that country, and Ambazonia not be exceptional. I say each country, it be protected, guarded, and secured by the men and women where they bear the name for that country. And Ambazonia, be no exception. So moving forward, all Ambazonia Restorational Forces they go address them as Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Anybody will go call and say Amba Boy, it talk out of context, the address enough for them. Any person will call Ambazonia Restorational Forces, say Amba Boy or Amba Boys, the address now where they talk out of context. We will be recognized as Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Yes, now so we're going to move forward. So anybody will go inside where they call it the Amba Boy, you be Amba Boy, you be Ambazonia Restorational Force. And that's how we maintain them. This one, it be made, it will be recognized, and it be made, it will carry out our operations, and it be made, it will be responsible and accountable. Anybody will go to say it be Amba Boy, be recognized under the interim government. The interim government headed by President Dr. Samuel Sarko Ikome, the only president who will get from Ambazonia as a whole. The command Ambazonia Restorational Forces, the command Amba boys. The president of Ambazonia, President Dr. Samuel Sarko Ikome, is the commander-in-chief of all Ambazonia Restorational Forces. I will repeat. President Dr. Samuel Sarko Ikome is the commander-in-chief, responsible, and he's the one managing all the Ambazonia Restorational Forces at home front for the 13th county and for the 61 LGA. President Sarko is in charge of all Ambazonia Restorational Forces. He's not in charge of Amba boys. The president of Ambazonia is not in charge of Amba boys. So anybody as from tomorrow, the 24th of March, 2023, that addresses or presents himself as Amba boy, he will not be recognized. You are an Ambazonia Restorational Force under the interim government and under your LGA as well as your county. So help us God. No country in the world is being protected by boys. Every country in the world is being protected and manageable by the men and women that protect that country. And Ambazonia is not an exception. Any minister, any delegate, any foreign diplomat that addresses Ambazonia Restorational Forces as Amba boy is doing that out of context. So help us God. To God be the glory. May God stay blessed.